All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Luke, and I am a geospatial developer, GIS analyst at ABLI. Thank you for coming to my talk today about open source web mapping. So, seeing as everyone is using AI these days, I thought, why not, let's just ask ChatGPT to tell us about these libraries and the differences between them, right? So we'll bring up that and ask it. I'm just kidding. That's what I did to prepare for this talk. In all seriousness, though, I did try to think of how I could show things that you couldn't just get from talking to an AI or reading the documentation. And so after a quick overview of the comparison between three libraries, I'll show how ABLI has been using them for different projects. As this is a 5-minute talk, I won't be able to cover everything. And this QR code takes you to a GitHub page with a few of the code samples, and I'll show it again at the end. So quick overview. Leaflet, first up, is known for its simplicity and ease of use, making it a great choice for beginners or for projects that require lightweight mapping functionality. Its plugin ecosystem is extensive, allowing you to add features as needed, but it may lack some advanced capabilities found in other libraries. MapLibre is a fork of Mapbox.gl.js and excels at rendering vector tiles with smooth, interactive maps. It's well suited for modern, high-performance web mapping that require custom styling and dynamic data. OpenLayers is a robust and feature-rich library that supports a wide range of projections, data formats, and advanced features. It has a steeper learning curve, but it's ideal for complex mapping solutions where you need full control over map rendering and interaction. In summary, not just one library to rule them all. Leaflet could be best summed up as best for simplicity and quick projects, MapLibre for interactive vector maps, and OpenLayers for the most depth and flexibility. At ABLI, we use Leaflet as part of our carbon-wise commuting emission reporting product. When setting up surveys for clients, it's incredibly helpful to view workplace locations on a map to check that they're not off in the middle of the ocean. We have a script to convert lat longs from an Excel spreadsheet into this map for a quick review. The GIF on screen shows a quick look at the code and then the resulting map. As you can see, it is incredibly simple, just a base map and some points, but many times simple is all you need. In May this year, Leaflet did release version 2.0 alpha, which is their first step towards modernization of the code base, so we'll be keen to check that out once that becomes generally available. As mentioned on the comparison slide, MapLibre is super performant, thanks in large part to WebGL. It's relatively easy to use and has pretty good documentation. We use MapLibre at ABLI as part of our Safe System product due to its fast performance. The ABLI Safe System suite of applications are all about saving lives on our roads by making data-driven decisions. If you'd like to see more about the entire other full open source stack that we use, beyond just MapLibre, my colleague Stacey is presenting at 4 o'clock today about what we've built, and my colleague Sabode is presenting tomorrow at 1:30 about how we've automated setting up that stack using AWS CDK and infrastructure as code. And finally, for OpenLayers, we've used it to render a map as part of a Power BI visualization. Clients often have a lot of data in Power BI, but by default, it can only show points. And so there are other ways to show other types of geometry, but these cost money, and some require the data to be hosted in other services such as MapTiler or ArcGIS. This is an example one of my colleagues has thrown together quite quickly. We initially did try to use MapLibre, but we found some security restrictions on the iframe imposed by Power BI that prevented the vector tile base maps and rendering of GeoJSON. OpenLayers came to the rescue here, and while this is just a quick proof of concept at this stage, can be expanded as required. In conclusion, any one of Leaflet, MapLibre, or OpenLayers may be suitable for your project, and I'd recommend playing around with each of them before deciding on which one to go for. If I had to summarize each of them in a few words, I'd say Leaflet is super easy to get started with, MapLibre is lightning fast, and OpenLayers can do everything once you figured out how. Thank you for listening, and have a great rest of the conference.